Well, hey guys, everybody, welcome back to the shop. The guy with that C10 wanted to come down this weekend and drive it, just put gas in it and drive it around a little bit, so we did. Sorry about not getting this out until Monday today. Just it took a little bit more editing on this one. We're going to take this thing, this C10, down, fill her up with some gas and drive her around a little bit, take you along for the ride on that. If you don't like foul language, this one little piece right here when we take off in that truck, you might want to skip through that because the guy that owns this truck, he cusses like a sailor. But I think it's low enough that, nobody will really be able to hear it much. But I left that in there instead of doing a time lapse on it because we're talking a lot about the truck and stuff like that. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. There's not a whole bunch going on. We end up working with the air conditioner a little bit, that kind of thing, and that's about it. So here you go. Hope you enjoy. I did this thing, man. I don't know if you can see it, but I just blended the ends off because that's where it's rubbing. Other than that, man, she's ready to go back on there. I also need to stick the vacuum pump on this air conditioner, but I can't remember where all them the fittings are to go on the low side. So I'm just going to go right here and put the dash cluster back in it. Put the fan back in it. That kind of thing. Fire it up. Move her back and forth and see what the heck is going on. If that fan's rubbing or not, then hey, we're good. And we'll take you along for the ride when we move this thing out of its a little sleeping spot. Hang on. All right, so once come back down here is, and drive it. I got it all put back together. I still don't see that gas gauge moving. We'll have to check on the lights when it gets dark. He was also asking me about the air conditioning system, and I'm about tired of playing the guessing game. We got, the gauges hooked up, got a pump running. I think the air conditioning system is going to be fine. But everything I've done on this thing, it's ready to go. He just needs to come and get it. All right, it's been about 20 minutes. We're still sitting where we was. I think I got the air conditioning system closed up and did what I had to do on that one. Let's see. I'm going to let it sit here for about another 5 minutes and see if it bleeds down. Well, guys, we fixing to take this thing on a voyage to the gas station. He's coming down, the driver up there will take you along for the ride, see if that thing will make it there and back. It ain't far. I did go ahead and get the breather put back on it. Got all that kind of tied up. Honestly, the only thing left on this thing is this little switch here that, knocks up the RPMs or the throttle linkage when you turn the air compressor on. There's still a bolt back here that goes in the valve cover. I got to tap out. I just forgot about. Like the spark plug wire keepers, I got to do all that stuff from underneath. And I think after that, man, everything's done out here. I got to tinker with the carburetor a little bit more on the timing, just to finish it up. Inside is what's left on the inside is, like I said before, is we got to carpet. Carpet's got to be put in. Headliner's got to be put in. It's sitting right here. He's recovering the seat. All that stuff is sitting around here somewhere. New shoulder strap seat belts. You got to finish putting them in. Then he said something about the weather stripping. It does need to be replaced. They're gonna re-drill for the seal plates down there that hold the carpet in. And I think the interior's about done. Oh, I gotta adjust the brake pedal up a little bit if I can get in there to get that done. And heck, I think it's all done. We got like just some odd new stuff, man. This thing's ready to hit the road. All right, we're waiting on him to get here.
Don't show my
all right, guys.
Don't show my fucking belly rubbing on your steering wheel.
Maiden voyage. This thing's been sitting for a year in the backyard. Let's see what happens. Yeah, tell me about that brake situation.
The better she was when we come up there.
We can raise it a little bit, but I don't. Probably about a half inch. I think after that, though. It'll stop me.
I like the chicken in there. Well, you gotta think I'm usually made like brakes then.
Yeah.
I've gotta have something put on it.
Gotta figure out what that popping is.
Supposed to be on the cable.
Yeah, but that drives me nuts. Nothing else, throw some transmission fluid down it, you know. I'm concerned about that gasket. There's no reason why that
thing. I
thing.
gotta get it working somehow. Like I told you about that fucking air conditioner. I don't care if I spend $5,000 on it. Goddamn air conditioner. Somebody's gonna work. We have to start from scratch.
Oh, I think it'll fire up here in just a little bit. See, she got brakes on her now.
Yeah. Still just don't feel right.
Well, you're used to that other truck.
Yeah, but these motherfuckers are spongy. They never was spongy.
We can bleed them again. Passenger cable hooked up because I got to adjust that rod, so it's just there ready to hook. Run a lot better once you start driving as far as the riding.
Yeah.
You gotta remember all those shocks are new.
Well, you got those springs on the back end.
That's true.
First lap like you say, all right, well, we're sitting there Steve. What made you? Hard though. Oh.
over to where the diesel pumps are, if they got it. Because like I said, man, they're out of gas.
What the fuck, John? I got credit card.
For fuel.
Goddamn. Wow, fuck, see that truck.
It's that first pump on the left hand side. If they got him. Well, they got some, he's getting some.
Where the car's at.
Yeah, lawnmower gas.
If I get credit card,
Yeah.
$3.16.
Yeah, that shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, I will put something in there, man.
Alright guys, we made it back. Everything's safe. She's hanging in second gear, which it was doing that before. I think it's a shift servo. I don't know. That's a little something I got to delve into. Right now, we're fixing to see if this air conditioner will take a charge and start pumping out some air out. Other than that, man, she gets a clean bill of health. Let's just see how this works out here in the next few minutes. Well, guys, still working on his air conditioning. This is kind of strange, but hey, she's sucking Freon in like crazy. All the hoses are getting cold, but we ain't got no cold air in the cab. I'll show this little thing. We're off the gauges right now because we're using another can that he had when he was charging up his little truck. But hang on. So we got this pro charge thing, right? You can see it, right? In the car. All the books say, here we go. We're supposed to put less Freon in than what it takes for our coil system. And I know it ain't leaking. We done the vacuum pump. This is good. See? This thing might take more. Let's see if we can get this air going. Let's see if we can get this air going. Alright guys, that's about the end of this video. Mr. Lars happened to show up. He got to meet the guy on the truck. That was an interesting exchange of events. We had the cops try to pull us over. Outsmarted them. We hit the interstate.
Exactly. She did good too.
Still messing with this air conditioner. I never seen nothing like it. I'll go through this real quick, and this is gonna be in the video. Hang on. I grew up with my granddad, you know, he had all these gauges, stuff like that. But the main thing he was always interested in was this sight right here to see the Freon moving. Well, dude, we have put all that Freon in here. Still nothing moving through this. I don't know. I know we evacuated the condensing unit, cleaned it all out, blowed it out, put cleaner through it, all that stuff. Done the same thing with the condenser up here. I think that's what you call it. I don't know. But everything on this thing's been replaced. It's getting cold, but it's not cold. If you follow what I'm saying, it's cool. So, looks like I'm chasing down a bug in that, and everything out here in the hood is about done, except for, like I said before, little carburetor adjustment, pedal with timing a little bit, one screw over there in the valve cover, and I think we need to change the air conditioner belt. But yeah, we ran her up and down the road, man. Especially when that cop, we went up to get gas, and where they live, I'll get to that in a minute. But where we live, man, there's like 3 or 4 little communities, and one of them's Cross Plains, and Cross Plains cop pulled up in the parking lot. The guy who owns the truck didn't have his driver's license with him. He forgot and left it at home, and that cop sat there and just watched us, and then pulled down to the dollar store, which is like 2 little roads away. And he was bound and determined he was going to pull this truck over. But hey, we outsmarted his ass. We took 65 north, come back around the long way.
Might get us next time.
Yeah, next time he might get us. But there you go. Let me see if I can get this stuff finished up here real quick. All right, guys, we put one more can of Freon in this thing. That makes 8 total. We still ain't getting no damn circulation in that drying unit where there should be. Not sure what's going on there. Looks like we got some rods and stuff we got to adjust under the dash, because none of that stuff's working. He don't want to spend the $350 to buy that new piece, and I don't blame him. So I'm gonna put a larb on a lube and search situation.
I can't even hear you.
But we'll get this stuff figured out, man. Truck runs fine. She's running a little long in 2nd gear. She'll finally get third about 40. I ain't adjusted the modulator valve in. I forgot about that till the guy that owns the truck reminded me. We'll finally get this thing dialed in. Should be done, and hopefully out here in a few weeks. Anyway, with that being said, man, y'all take care. Hope everything's good in your world, things good in your life, everybody's home and safe, and heck, I'll see you on the next one.
Have a good one, y'all.